Hi, my name's Andy Parker. I'm a painter and landscape artist. This is the sort of stuff that I paint.
This often involves me getting up in the dark, loading up the bike with the painting gear and then heading off to distant places to paint them, and hoping the light's any good when I get there too.
Now this year I'm planning an ambitious painting trip and I need your support. I want to follow in the footsteps of the great J.M.W. Turner and his Ports and Harbours of England series.
It starts up here in Whitby, then Scarborough, travels through East Anglia, into Kent, around the corner, along the south coast and along the southwest, finishing up in Falmouth and Cornwall. That's 15 locations in total, at least 30 paintings all told, and about 1,000 miles by road on the bike too.
I've been planning the trip for about 6 months and just recently found out that Mike Lee's made a film about Turner entitled Mr. Turner, so that's timely publicity for my trip, I like to think, so thanks Mike.
Well, this side street in central London's where the story starts, both for J.M.W. Turner and myself following in his footsteps, as we were both Covent Garden lads originally. My family moved here around the same time that his lived in the area. His dad was a barber while my family was saddlers for nearly 150 years in St Martin's Lane, just around the corner, although there isn't a plaque for us. Not yet anyway. Our old shops are now a restaurant and a strip club, though they once looked like this. So when you wanted your hair cut, you could go to Mr. Turner Senior for that. And when you wanted someone to supply the kit, to fit the horse, to pull the carriage that Mr. Turner the painter would have had to sit in when he went on his travels, George Parker's were the place to come to.
As kids we used to get taken here
To the National Gallery.
Now Turner was the first painter I ever remember seeing here, and his breadth of vision, his use of colour and imagery and light has remained unsurpassed for any painter of note, and he lit the flame for everybody, from Monet and the Impressionists through to Rothko and the abstract expressionists and a whole generation of landscape painters besides. I want to visit the locations that Turner painted in and produce my own series of oil paintings, not copies of them obviously, but informed by them, contemporary updates if you like. What I'm looking for is to raise £10,000. This will go towards the costs of the whole project, including covering my living expenses for the 16 weeks or so that I'm going to be spending on the road, as well as covering the costs of setting up the exhibition afterwards. Now Turner himself had as long as it took to finish his work. I've got to do it in about 4 months total, and obviously that's why I'm asking for your help.
So instead of plodding along behind some old nag, I'll be going by a different type of horsepower. This one, in fact. Since no one's undertaken a project like this for well over 100 years, I think it's high time I got on with it then.
Now for all you supporters, I can promise a great selection of original artwork as an incentive for helping out, so check out all the details that come along with this video. You'll also get an invite to the exhibition so I can meet you all in person and say thank you for helping bring this momentous trip about, so I look forward to seeing you there.
Don't forget to have a look at the link to the CNN interview that comes with this video to get some additional perspective.